And so it was that in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. And the earth was without form and void. And darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, Lumos Maxima, let there be light. And there was light. You see, God used magic. And these magic were his words. The energy of this universe was created with words, and only through words can the energy of this universe be destroyed. But science speaks nay of this, because this phenomenon goes beyond the laws of thermodynamics, and even physics and the glory of all its equations still cannot prove it. But guess what? Only poetry has the key to this chamber of secrets. That poetry is the ultimate philosopher's stone. So Lumos Maxima, let there be light. For words have to be spelled, but words spoken become spells. Lumos Maxima, let there be light. As I shed light to the story of a young black boy whose words were magic. You see, both my parents were Muggle born. They never went to a university. They were non-academics. So it was hard for my mom to understand when I told her her mud-blood son got admitted into Hogwarts in his dreams because his words were magic. To her it was tragic, but to me I was ecstatic. She later took me to the church and told them to pray for me, and they all thought I was psychotic. But grateful to Professor Dumbledore for sending in Hagrid, who later made my mom understand that sometimes the spiritual controls the physical, and life and death is a quantum entanglement. The outcome, she later agreed. And ever since then, my heart has become a goblet of fire, burning with the passion to become the greatest wordsmith. Lumos Maxima, let there be light. For how else can I show you that I come from a scientific background, and only by my gift did I got admitted into the wizarding world, the school of art where logic ceased to exist because imagination is boundless. But shh, there are Death Eaters on the horizon, looking around and preying on the most gifted wizard amongst you, suffering from imposter syndrome. Shh, we do not speak of his name, for our greatest defense against the Dark Lord is our will to sacrifice for the things we love, and that was what God our reporter saved. Shh. They call me a demon because I can speak with snakes. But Noah's Ark left no animal behind, so why the hell should I discriminate? Science, yes. Lumos Maxima! Pick up the pen and write. For the wand chooses its wizard the same way the inspiration chooses its writer. Lumos Maxima! Do what is right, for it doesn't matter if you're Gryffindor or Slytherin. Our choices show who we truly are, not our abilities. Lumos Maxima! Stand up and fight! For a great man once said, help would always be given in Hogwarts to those who deserves it, and through Neville Longbottom it was right. Lumos Maxima! Let there be light, for God is a wizard, and so I am. We do not write and perform spoken word because it is cute. We write and perform spoken word because we are members of the human race, and the human race is filled with passion. So the next time you hear an unwise Solomon say the art form is cringe, tell him that I said spoken word is magic. Lumos Maxima, let there be light.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Pretty good. Judges, let's get to it. Fouls?
I didn't know if I was supposed to run away. I was frightened. I was frightened. I was genuinely frightened. I was also trying to figure out what this was about. That was my predicament. That was my dilemma. What is this piece about? A lot of Harry Potter references, but what if I don't read Harry Potter? What if I don't know where you are going? Slytherin or Hogwarts? What is that? And then I was hearing God. I was really, I tried my best to figure what it was about, but I couldn't. But I like the look, I like the outfit, I like the confidence with which you performed tonight. So well done.
Well done, Oludasa. Mojipate, how did that make you feel? Did you enjoy the performance?
Did I enjoy the performance? I'll take my answer home. But here's my feedback. You are an intellectual writer. So I got confused at different points, but the emotion, you kept us glued to the stage. You kept us glued to you and the performance that you had. So the delivery was great. The message went zigzag, but delivery powerful, costume great, performance great. I think you need to work more on your message. The message has to be clear, but powerful delivery. Well done.
Powerful delivery
And
indeed.
well done, Aristotle. That's what I said I would call you.
Nice. All right, I'll be quick.
I do know you to be an intelligent writer, and you can see clearly that they've seen your strengths. But I think that you overemphasized on your strengths, that your weaknesses were all over the place. So it's why we got lost a bit. Your words, if we sit down to listen to you, we probably would get the message, but you have just 3 minutes to help us get the message. So use your strengths to your advantage, but also don't let us see your weaknesses so much in terms of performance, in terms of those punchlines here and there. Let's hear it, let's feel it. I miss some punchlines because they weren't emphasized enough. I'm looking forward to something different next. I know you're intelligent, we know that now. So let's see something different next time.
One more time, give it up for Oludasa, pretty good.